Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry I'm 5 minutes late. Got caught in a meeting. Hope everyone is well. But I am here. Nice to see so many people. Let me know where you're coming in from, guys. And thanks for holding on 5 minutes. At least, if you've got questions, you can ask them. So I can see someone has said, today I brought many questions. Let's see those questions. Type those questions in. Type those questions in down below. Let's see who's here. Again, so I'm a couple minutes late. Brilliant. So, this is your chance, guys, to ask lots of questions. Rita, hope you're well. Lisa, Victor. Hope you guys are well. Again, this is a Q&A, guys, okay? I can tell who's going to be successful a lot of time by the questions they ask, okay? John, that's a question for support. Okay. That's a question for support, mate. I don't set those up. We have thousands of them. I'd be dead if I set them up. So I don't know. I don't know is the question. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what these Q&As are about, guys. A lot of people come on, they ask support questions. I have a team of 5 people on support for those questions. You come on to these, or what I'd like to see from these, okay, is I can really help people. Okay, I can really help people, like really help people, and I want to help people, but I can help people with the skills and the knowledge. Okay, that's what I really want to help with, not how do I make 25 cents on CD Pro. Is not really a good use of my skills. So, Rita, can this program be activated on more than one Facebook account anytime? Which program, Rita? Because you may have joined a software we have, but we actually have many softwares and programs. So I think you mean Lead Miners Pro. How are you, May? Hope you're well, May. How are you, Doris? That would be a brilliant thing to. I'm guessing that's Sergey. We can do that on the Lead Miner training. Because we'll be doing that next week. That will help a lot of people. Because some people want help the targeted niche. Okay, some people want help with different niches, should I say? So we're going to do probably 2 hours on that next week for people in the Lead Miner. Freelance media. We know that at the end of my people get commissions from top 20. What are those that fall out of the top 20 but still get points? Do we still get some dollars? It would say it if you did. I don't understand that question. I don't understand the question. So can I just give you some money? is that basically? Wow. No, you don't. Do the work. Okay. That's right, Helen, I was a bit late. Okay. I was a bit late. So now I'm not just going to give away free money. But I do if you work for it. Okay, work for it, guys. What other questions we got? So, Rita, did you mean Lead Miner Pro? I think that's what you mean. Let me know and I'll be able to advise. Yeah, we just joined Lead Miner Pro. So what I'd say... Rita, is I'm going to give you a link. How can I give it? Can you send me a message on Facebook and I'll give you a link to the Facebook group. We've done 4 trainings there which cover that and lots of other stuff. Okay. But no, you shouldn't. Okay. Because what most people do, so make sure you're on that. We're on 4 hours of training already from that. But what you got to think, okay, is if you use 2 profiles on the same machine, because that's what you're thinking, and you're doing a lot of activity, Facebook can tie it together. Okay. Yep. I'll send you my Facebook link. Here you go. Only use this one, mate. I've just put it in there. Okay, send me a Facebook link. We'll tell you about the group. It was on the thank you page, and it is in Leeds Miner Pro somewhere on the settings, I think. Page pops up and give you all the links, but just add me and I'll get it to you. Please. Excuse me. Can you show us how do I track from a different source? Yes. So, is that Marilyn? Marilyn, what level are you at? You are at... What level are you at, Marilyn? So I forgot. I think you're at VIP, but I can't remember. I think I'm getting old. I literally forget everything. Let me know what level you're at. It's been a month and I haven't received an email with a code. So what happens, guys, with email? Okay, I'm going to explain it. I can't magically get every email to inbox. Okay, you're not really missing out on anything. My advice, if you're sitting there waiting for emails to come in the inbox, is do some work. Okay, is do some work. Don't worry about not getting emails. I can't make sure everyone gets emails because Gmail blocks them. Okay. Yahoo blocks them. Whoever you use, I'll answer in a second, Marilyn. Whoever you use can block our emails. I'm not in control of that. Same as yesterday. People are like, I can't comment on Facebook. I can't see the Facebook comments. I don't control our own Facebook. I felt a bit grumpy today. I was quite happy, but there's nothing I can do. Okay, I can't magically make your emails come in your inbox. I just can't. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm pretty good at emails, but I can't magically make them appear. Same as I can't change Facebook just by thinking about it. Okay. Strange. So opt in again. Open the emails. Search. Go in your spam. Like, there's lots you can do. And at the end of the day, the way to really earn points, okay, really earn them, is earn commissions. That's the way you really want to earn them. Like, we've got a lot of people here earning commissions. Go out and earn them. Okay. How are you, mate? Helen's here. Look out. Helen's here. So, you are team builders. So you will have access to the... I don't normally have my phone on silent. That was... got so many solicitors and all that nonsense with moving house. So, all you do, where is, I just need to move the screen over. If you are on Team Builders, okay, can you see my screen? Marilyn? Let me know if you can, Marilyn. I'll show you. So all you need to do to track source, okay, is choose your page. Okay, all the pages here. We are tidying this up in the future. It's not urgent, but we will be. Will I earn commission after watching the Q&A live? John, how do you think a business could survive? Okay, if I just paid you to watch a Q&A, like learn a little bit about how money works. I don't like to. Oh my god! I think I'm cracking up. Is that a real question? Oh man, amazing. I don't know where. Can you show me where? Amazing. Anyway, Marilyn, back to you. To track. Okay, good question. How to track? Okay, so all you do, you can see you find. So let's say you want to promote the 10-minute challenge. Okay. What you do, these are called sub-IDs. Okay, so you give it a label, basically. So let's say you're using... Tell me something you want to track, Marilyn. Don't worry about being late for one of you. Guys, like, I don't know where you get these ideas from that you can watch your Q&A and earn money. Like, go out and earn it. Go out and do the work, please. Like, I beg you. Otherwise, you're going to buy things that promise $1 million for pressing a button. Like, it's nuts. Like, would you pay someone for watching a Q&A? Would you do it, John? I don't think you would. I don't know how you would. I don't know how anyone in the world would. But anyway. All right. So the monthly prize, what we have doing, okay, is we do a manual check for everyone. So I'm just going to ask, while I'm waiting for Mountain to let me know a traffic source, we do a manual check for everyone. Okay. We check every lead. We check everything. Live event, brilliant. Or live event. Okay. We checked every lead. Okay, because a lot of people send absolute junk bots rubbish. John, it's not actually meant to be funny. It's meant to make you think and make you take action. Okay. I forgot what I was saying then, Jesus. But the way you track, let's go back to the tracking, is let's say you want to track a Facebook post. Okay, so we can say, or Facebook. You literally just type in Facebook. Okay, and you click save. What did I do that under? 10-minute challenge, I think. You can open this up and you can see, okay, you got different links. Okay, so all you would do to track how much comes from Facebook is click on it and it will automatically say successful. It's copied up the top right. You use that copy linked on everything in Facebook and it will track through to here. Okay, if you want to track all your emails, if you want to track an individual email, whatever you want to track, it's all there. Okay, so really good question, Marilyn. All right, does that make sense? How to do that? Let me know if that makes sense, Marilyn. Tracking is the best thing you can do. You need to track everything. Yep, just making sure that this makes sense to Marilyn. Again, it's a little bit ugly to look at, I know. It's not the best looking thing, but it does the job. Okay, is that what you want to know, Marilyn? Let me know. You can track pretty much everything in here. A different audience, different link. If you want to track it, yes. If you want to track it individually, if you look, okay, it actually adds, I don't know if you can see that on my screen, AC1, AC2, AC3 at the end. That is how they track. Okay, that's how they track, how you track different ones. It's got a slightly different link for the same 10-minute challenge. Okay, so let's go through it once more for NRT Diary. Okay, let's say you want to focus on, I don't know, Team Builders Monthly, maybe any of these, live training. Okay, and you're sending emails. Okay. Here we go. Because I'm testing the traffic source, Isa. Okay. And you do have to work for your income. You have to work for your income. So you select where you want to put the link. Okay, where you put the tracking link. And let's say you post on, you send an email, follow-up one, let's call it that. As long as you keep a note of what you call it. Then you click save and it will create a new link in this list. Okay. You click any link on this list, you go to that, and you use this link to track stuff. Does that make sense, guys? Does that make sense? Brilliant. Charlie, so can you please have the customer name place for us new students that we can make monthly subscription for that? We can't. We cannot move on with products like Magic Link. Why is that, Charlie? I don't understand why you can't. Never mind. Oh look, B. Michelle. Yep. Have a play about it. If not, there is a video there. There's a video here at the top. Okay. Lorraine, Coach, I'm in Megalink. Can I promote the high products? You can indirectly. Indirectly you do, but you can't directly. Okay. When you just promote the Megalink, you can only promote the Megalink. Okay, and then people come through the system. When you're in Team Builder or above, you can promote everything else. Okay, like by tomorrow, I think the new League Minor Pro should be available for team builders and VIPs to promote. Now there is a done for you Magic Link option. As traffic, yes. Yeah. Cool. Any other questions, guys? Let me know. Flip back to me. Or anything I missed just while I was showing you that. Is there any commissions to this option when I get this option? Yes, you're a team builder, Marilyn. If that's what you mean. Sorry. I don't know what you mean fully. What questions did I miss? Let's have a look. Well, let's see. Go out there and work for it, Veronica. Any other questions, let me know, guys. Saying it's too expensive. It's not expensive for what you get. To give you an idea, that page builder would cost you $3,600 minimum over the next 3 years. Yeah, so it's not expensive. It's tough turning leads into customers. It is when you're new. Same as anything, guys. When you're new to something, it's tough. When you get used to it, you become really good at it. It's no longer tough. Okay, but you've got to practice. You've got to go through the training. You've got to understand the training. Okay, that's what you have to do. When do we... Mark, good question. Mark J, thank you. Mark Youngheim, best question ever. Not for a little while. I'm trying to sort out the solicitor today. 3 months, I would think, around that. Maybe 4, because it's going to take time to put together and stuff. I'm getting quotes at the minute. At the end of the month, I used to come top 30, miss out monthly prizes. That's why I'm asking. Come in the top 20. Come in the top 20. There's nothing. Someone's like, I spent $7 and I've not earned any money. I go to their Facebook and it's locked. Where do people think money comes from? I don't get it. I lost. I think today, I don't know why, I've had a really good week, like work-wise, and I've worked really hard. I've had a really good... I think it's because I think my friend's very quite ill, and I think that's put me on a bit of a downer maybe. But there's some truth in there as well, guys, okay? There's some truth in there as well, okay? Do the work, okay? Stop looking at... points are a good motivator, but... That's all they are. They're points to move you up the leaderboard. The people that win this month especially, are the ones that make tons of commissions. I know someone today is going to get paid out in one day, not even paid out, just put in their account, I would guess about $8,000. $8,000. 8. I would guess. Probably about that. Okay, one person. One day. Not withdrawn. They made it in one day. Okay. Learn the skills to do that, guys. Every single person can learn the skills to do that. But instead of looking, right, how do I do that, and setting that goal and setting your sights high and working towards it, you're looking at points. Where do you think where your focus goes, your energy goes? Okay, that's where how do I learn the points? And you get worried about the points of emails you're not receiving, or you get worried about things like, I want to do $1 million a day. Do you think... And I will, okay? Do you think I'll do $1 million in a day if I worried about points? No. And I know it's not what people want to hear, but it's what you need to hear. Okay? It's what you need to hear. I think you're tired. I wasn't. $1 million a day. People are like, wow, how'd you do that? Come and work with me for a month. You will not keep up. Because it's a skill. Okay, I attack my goals. Okay, I don't sit here. I do ask lots of questions, actually. That's how I said I don't sit here and ask questions. I ask more questions than anyone, to be fair. But the right questions. Okay. Can I use my commissions? That's a good question. To buy things directly from OSP, it would make sense, but we can't, because in the UK. We have like anti-money laundering laws. We have all these laws. When you start doing that stuff in the UK, you can start being seen as a bank, and like other laws come in, and it's just not worth that. Just withdraw it and pay. Thanks, Matt. Okay, a lot of the time, guys, I'm going to call it a day in a minute because I need a break for 5 minutes. A lot of the time, okay. When you start becoming the person, okay, who can be successful, okay, when you start becoming the person who can become successful, you start seeing how broke and your kind of mindset was, okay, and you start seeing how other people's mindsets are. Exactly, where your focus goes, your energy goes. Okay, you need to work on that mindset. Yeah, money laundering will be in all countries, but I don't know the specific laws for those countries, only for the country I'm in. And that's what I get advice for. So really think, how do I change my mindset? How do I get out of all of the people that make lots of money don't say this stuff for fun. They say it because they physically see it. I physically see it every day. Okay. When people have this victim mindset, it's always everything else's fault on the outside. How about turning it inwards, guys? So if something bad happens, okay, for example, my team do something bad. They done something bad yesterday. I take responsibility. I don't sit there and tell that they feel bad enough, and I got an awesome team. I take responsibility. I say, right, I should have done something so that didn't happen. I should have put a process in place. I should have done something, because then if it happens again, why didn't I do it? I take responsibility for my team. It's just what a good boss. I don't really call myself a boss, but it's what a good person does. Take responsibility. You are in full control of your life. Exactly. Mindset is free on YouTube. Okay, completely. But you're in control of your life. If you leave the power of control of your life to external forces, you're gonna have a pretty weird life. Like, that's how I used to be. I can't get a better job because, okay, and woe is me. Like, it doesn't work. Like, if someone sits there with self-pity, that's what they're focusing on. You need to change and shift your focus to what it is you want to do. How do I learn, like, to do what I do? How do you learn to do not just what I do, what many people do, a small portion of people do, by learning and attacking it? Okay? Get the work, we make more sales, more commissions. It means actually understanding marketing is what it means. Okay? When you understand, guys, okay, people think the business is this thing that just makes money. It's actually the marketing and the sales that makes money. I could make a business without even building a business, and I can see if I can market and sell it, and if I think there's a gap in the market, I'll build a business behind it. I've done that many times. Okay. Marius, good question. Is there a facility where a Megalink member can send emails to his leads downline from the OSP? There isn't. We used to have a messaging system in the old site. There isn't, but we are sending mails on your behalf. Exactly, Kubus. It comes down to, I always set realistic expectations. Okay. Especially on calls. Okay. Good, John. Take it on, mate. All right. Seriously, take it on. It doesn't matter what country you live in. It doesn't matter what language you speak. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter on your circumstances. If you're willing to work on your mindset, that is all that matters. Okay. When I look at people, because I hang around with a lot of millionaires. Okay. And they're exactly the same as I say as us all. Okay. Just that they think differently. They've been through the process. They've spent the 10 years, 5 years, 3 years, a year, whatever it is takes them to work. And they've worked out how to do it. Okay? And I'm giving you the skills that actually work, but I can't do the work for you. You need to do it for yourself. Okay? Attack it, guys. Everyone here watching can change their lives if you really want to. Most people just don't really want to. They just want to make money, which is actually the worst way to look at it. They just want to make money whilst doing nothing. And the way you make money doing nothing is making so much money you invest it. Because that's what I do. I make more. Bloody hell, I probably make 3 times as much as I used to do in a 40-hour week job through my investments. That's nuts. That's how you make money doing nothing. Yeah, I don't think there is a code on the Q&A. That's how you make money doing nothing. And even then there's a risk. Even then there's a risk that whatever you invested in could not work. I invest in houses and properties. It might take more to renovate. You might not have a tenant. Like, you've got all these things. There's always risk. There's always problems. Okay. If you're looking for a problem stress-free life, I don't know. I don't know how you do it. In fact, I'm going to leave you with this, guys. We're going to leave you with this today. Choose your hard. Okay, it was another marketer to tell me this, and I always remember it now. Choose your hard. Okay, not having money is hard. Having the wrong mindset is hard. Making money is hard. Having the right mindset is hard. Whatever you do in life, none of it's easy, because we're human. We make everything hard in our own minds. We do. Okay, so get out and choose your hard. What is your hard? What does your hard look like? I'd much rather it be hard with sitting on some money rather than it being hard with no money. Okay. Is there a way in OSP we can only invest and your team will do the work whilst we get commissions. What? God. No, there isn't. Well, I can't. No, there isn't. For VIPs, there's something coming, but even then, guys, like you cannot. You need to erase those kind of questions. Freelance media. I don't know your real name. I can see. Erase those kind of questions from your mind, okay? Because all that's going to happen is you're going to keep going and buying shiny objects that promise that, deliver nothing, okay? Another way the world works. Or you'll buy into a Ponzi or a cryptocurrency nutter thing, okay? Because there's plenty out there. Hard, okay? Like, really start thinking. So, when, a lot of people think as well, when I make lots of money, I'm going to help so many people. I want to help loads of people. But when you've made a bit of money, you realise they need to help themselves first. Like, you need to help yourselves first, guys. Really, read business books. Like, read motivation books. Read self-development books. Okay? Read up. Read business, freelance media. You need to read some business books. That's what you need to read. You need to understand how the exchange of money is based on value. Okay? That's what, the exchange of money is based on exchange and value. There is a code. Okay? Anyway, I'm going to call it down. I'm going to jump back on the meeting, actually, so we've got stuff to discuss. The code for today is stop asking for pints. No, it's not. The code for today is mindset. Olga J here, just as we leave Olga J. Audiobooks too, yep. Trust me, guys, read books. If you can read a book a week, you'll be or listen to a book a week, you'll be a very different person in a few months. Okay. Anyway, I have to go, guys. I'll speak to you later. Bye. Mindset.